Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome the Dean, faculty, and students of Columbia University's School of International and Public Affairs.
distinguished faculty and staff, proud family and friends, and honored guests, welcome to Columbia University and to the graduation ceremony for the School of International and Public Affairs. Today, we are delighted to confer degrees upon the great and unbelievably energetic class of 2019. I'm Corey Way, the Associate Dean for Student Affairs and Adjunct Professor here at the school. And as Dean of Students, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you and to celebrate with you the achievements of the remarkable women and men who sit before us this evening. Some of the students graduating today may remember that during orientation not so long ago, I shared that SEPA's mission states that the school, quote, serves the global public interest by educating students to serve and to lead. Graduates, we know that you will do just that. As you leave Columbia, we are confident that you will apply what you've learned here to serve and to lead, and to make your communities, your countries, and your world all better places. We also hope that you will stay in touch with us here at SEPA. You are and always will be part of our family, and we hope that you will come and say hello if you happen to be in your second home in Morningside Heights. We'd love to celebrate your achievements and learn what you do over the course of the years ahead. Now it is my privilege to introduce SEPA's Dean, Merritt E. Janow. A former lawyer and trade negotiator, Dean Janow is a globally renowned expert in international trade and investment. Since becoming dean, she has pursued innovative programming in central banking, development practice, urban policy, and technology, among many, many other areas. Please join me in welcoming Dean Merritt E. Janow.
Thank you, Dean Way. Good afternoon, graduates, faculty, friends, family members. As Dean of the Faculty, it is my great privilege to welcome you to SEPA's 2019 Commencement. We're delighted to have this afternoon of joy, celebration, and achievement. We start by recognizing friends and family, including those who have traveled such a great distance to be with us. It's their love and guidance and support that has made this day's journey possible for our graduates. So I invite our graduates, please join me in thanking your friends and family who have no greater joy than being here with your success and achievement and thinking of your well-being. Please join me in thanking. Thank you. I'd also like to extend a special welcome to the dignitaries and leaders who are joining us today, including President Paul Kagame of Rwanda and members of the Kagame family. I also deeply welcome our commencement speaker, High Commissioner Michelle Bachelet, former President of Chile, whose remarks we look forward to. You know, it's often said that graduation is both an ending and a beginning. It's an ending because it marks the culmination of our graduates' period of stay at SEPA and Columbia, and I think you will agree it's a time that passes very quickly. And it's a beginning because today is the next chapter of your lives and careers and the purpose that you will shape in the days ahead. We hope that this has been a transformational educational experience and that you feel or will come to feel that SIPA has better equipped you with the tools, the knowledge, and the perspective to thrive in a changing world, a world filled with potential and uncertainty. Today, you are 802 in number from some 78 countries. Amazing. And I hope it's my hope that you have become advocates for rigorous, evidence-based analysis, a global perspective informed by national factors, but also committed to understanding the approaches of others, and that your ideas have been tested and broadened. In a changing world, those elements are important. And our mission includes thinking about problems and solutions and policy responses at all levels and along many different dimensions, whether it's improving governance of cities or countries or companies, finding and expanding multilateral, regional, national approaches in a world of growing skepticism of anything but solutions that are homegrown, improving conditions on the planet, stabilizing economies, supporting economic growth, eliminating poverty, addressing humanitarian crises, reducing conflict, managing geopolitical tension. For SIPA, these are just of the few areas that we study deeply and engage. And we invite you to double down on these problems at this moment. The work of SIPA, the work that you will do, is only more relevant in the world today. And graduates, we are convinced that we need your creativity, we need your passion, we need your ingenuity, and we know that you will go on to achieve remarkable things. We are grateful to have had you in our classroom and contributing to the vitality of our intellectual community. You will always have a home here and be part of this community. So let me say on behalf of all of our faculty, we are very proud of you, and we extend to you our deepest congratulations. It's now my pleasure to turn to one of the important traditions of SIPA, which is to recognize some outstanding graduates and faculty who are the recipients of some of our distinguished awards this academic year. If I may, have your forbearance from clapping too much until the end of my introductions, but I do invite the awardees to stand as I announce their names and awards. We start with the Harvey Picker Prize for Public Service and recognize Jasneet Hora for his exceptional contributions. We have a few more. Let us also recognize Raphael Smith, thank you, Raphael Smith Memorial Prize, Nigora Ishimidinova and Sierra Robbins. Sierra Robbins for their essays that will soon be published in SIPA News, and for the Dr. Susan Aurelia Gittleson Award for Human Values in International Affairs. We have a number of recipients: Hira Azar, Leah Giddens, Won Yang, Rashida Kaba, Jacob Sprang, and Jillian Timko. For a remarkable workshop project on assessing the impact of Women's Village Savings and Loan Associations on Building Resilience in Humanitarian Response. And for the Leos Perry Award for Progressive Sustainability, we also have a number of recipients for a workshop project, Energy Resilience in Puerto Rico, the Role of Advanced Microgrids, and I'd like to recognize Ripunjaya Bansal, Zeylan Chen, Grace Cushman, Sha Du, He, Hongti Sheng, Alejandro Valdez, and Jacques Wang. And for the CAA Campbell Award in recognition of Bill Campbell, former Chair Emeritus, University Trustee, and CAA co-founder, for her extraordinary contributions to student life at SIPA and service, and her dedicated leadership as a student leader, her spirit of collaboration and partnership with fellow students, faculty, and staff. I'd like to recognize Joanna Kyle, SIPASA president. And this year, we have a new prize for data analytics for public policy that recognizes the most creative, rigorous, and insightful empirical project or paper by SIPA students. And for their research project on perceptions of governance, the ethic effect in sub-Saharan Africa, the recipients Daniel Eho, Jonathan Kumarsen, Colin Seaton, and Mingyi Zhu. So congratulations to all of those students for their many achievements. And now I'd like to recognize two faculty members who've been honored by the students this year for outstanding teaching. For small course, James Holch for the course Writing and Delivering Speeches for Politics, Private Sector, and Nonprofits. And for a large course, Deborah McLean for the course Corporate Finance. Congratulations. And now it is my distinct privilege to introduce our commencement speaker, United Nations High Commissioner Michelle Bachelet. She embodies strands of SIPA's intellectual priorities, from her leadership on human rights and humanitarian policy, to our long-standing history and connections to the United Nations, which go back to our founding in 1946, as well as our deep commitment to governance and the study of security, and our deep expertise and ongoing study and focus on Latin America and in particular Chile. High Commissioner Bachelet assumed her role as UN High Commissioner for Human Rights in September 2018. And as High Commissioner, she serves as the principal human rights official of the United Nations and spearheads the UN human rights efforts around the world. Prior to this important role, she served as President of Chile on 2 occasions, from 2006 to 2010, and from 2014 to 2018. She was the first female president of Chile, and a long-time human rights champion and really a groundbreaking leader in many ways. She's a pediatrician who began her government career as an advisor in the Ministry of Health. She became the first woman to lead Chile's health ministry in 2000 and its defense ministry in 2002. She became involved in human rights activism in the early 1970s. She and her family were political prisoners. After her release, Madame Bachelet and her mother spent several years in exile and returned in Chile in 1979, finishing school and becoming a pediatrician and public health advocate. She has undertaken many significant, extraordinary roles over the course of her remarkable career, serving as the first UN woman chair of the Partnership for Maternal, Newborn, and Child Health, chair of the Social Protection Floor Advisory Group, and other leadership roles in international organizations. We are deeply grateful that she traveled to SIPA from Geneva to be with us today and take time to share her ideas with us. Please join me in welcoming UN High Commissioner for Human Rights.
Thank you, Dean Yannon, distinguished members of the faculty, dear graduates and families. It's really an honor to be speaking at this joyful occasion. We are here to celebrate your skills and knowledge as you pause at the opening of a new chapter of your lives. We celebrate the bonds that you have shaped, the path that you are preparing to take. Schopenhauer tells us life may be compared to a piece of embroidery, of which during the first half of his life, a man sees the right side, and during the second half of his life, the wrong. The wrong side is not so pretty as the right side, but is more instructive because it shows the way in which the threads have been worked together. Of course, he meant a person, not specifically a man, but you see the point. As you look backwards, once you have enough perspective in the random choices and accidents that pull your life in one or another direction, there were also patterns and turning points. Points where, if you had not turned, you would have become a very different kind of person. The dean was mentioning some aspects of my history, and I want to mention it as well because to try to make the point that you'll understand a little bit later. When I was 24, I had to flee my country. My father, who had been detained and tortured, died in prison. My mother and I had also been detained. My fellow Chileans were being abducted, enforced, disappeared, killed and abused by the military dictatorship, which has seized power. My studies were interrupted. I had no idea how long I would be gone. For 4 years, I improvised. Everything was unexpected, and not always in a good way. I went to Australia, then to Germany, learning new languages and continuing my medical training. I know what it is to feel anger, fear, those moments when hope drains away and despair floods in. When I was 28, I returned to my country with a child and a great yearning to contribute to the country I had longed for. I earned my medical degree and worked with an NGO which gave support to children whose parents had been killed, disappeared, tortured, or imprisoned. Each of the children had been harmed in some way, or many ways, because men in power, almost all the authority at the time were men, had chosen for this to be so. In every street were families living in the economic misery and pain created by abuses of authority. So I learned to set aside my anger and to replace it with an approach focused on dialogue, on finding a common group of understanding in which we could begin to resolve the divisions between both camps. Democracy was regained in 1990. The dictatorship retreated and Chileans grew more demanding and more fearless, more involved in new networks which pressed for greater rights and freedoms. There was a tremendous surge of intellectual energies, cultural, social, political. I became, as you heard, Chile's Minister of Health in 2000, the first woman at the post, and then be Minister of Defense in 2002. And the first woman in the Americas to do so, and the fifth in the world, and that doesn't mean that I was fantastic. It means that how bad women were in the world at the time. So I became a Minister of Defense in a country that was still fractured by the dictatorship. So we set up and strengthened other processes for reconciliation and accountability, as well as empowering women in the armed forces. And Chile was able and has been able to build sound democratic institutions which ensure justice, political, economic, and social stability, and poverty reduction. It has continued to build up the trust of the people, fostering cooperation between the states and its citizens, which is the only sustainable way to ensure progress for everyone. This was and is an immense process, the great transformative dialogue of solutions, which has involved many people, and I'm honored to have served in it. My 2 mandates as my country's president were a tremendous opportunity to contribute. I feel the same about my work at UN Women and now as the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights. And today I speak as High Commissioner for Human Rights, but also as a pediatrician, as a former president and minister, as somebody very much versed in military affairs, as a feminist, and as a mother and grandmother. When I prepared to enter the adult world, I could not have predicted any of this. And I'm telling this story because I know you too will face an immensity of choices. And as you prepare to open this new chapter of your lives, you may be feeling burdened by the need to define your life's purpose, your goals, and that legendary dream you keep being told you should be living. And that is a very challenging quest. I cannot offer you a key that unlocks a safe and planet next level experience. My life has been, as you have heard, much more messy and turbulent, but yours will be too. But I can tell you that in times of crisis, when the future is worried and there don't seem to be many good options, you will find that core values will ground you, so that no matter how unpredictable the winds, you will know that the path you shape through life will be one with integrity. So allow me to suggest what those principles may be, because I'm sure you share them. Whatever you brought to this university, you have certainly learned that no matter how deeply you examine one topic in international relations, that effort will always feel incomplete, because each topic and each country is connected to so many others. We're not alone. Other people matter. Justice matters. Violence, exploitation, discrimination, and injustice have far-reaching consequences. By trying to see matters with full clarity and understand others' point of view, by acting with integrity to advance justice and human rights, by seeking always to build on your love for other people and all forms of life, by looking to construct and advance rather than to destroy, you will be shaping a life for yourself that holds steady to your principles. And I look at this class of young people, fluent in public policy and international relations, trained in multiple disciplines with a focus on the different points of viewpoints, which make up our multifaceted world. I see how you have learned to brief theory and practice, and the broad and deep knowledge you have put together from so many sources of perspectives and reform. The world around us is very jittery and fearful now. The pace of technological change and environmental destruction is quickening. Human beings are breaking our planet. Catastrophic climate change, declining biodiversity, mass extinctions, plastic-polluted oceans are urgent threats. And the motivation of world leaders to constructively and jointly address these issues is flagging. So we need you. In a very real sense, it is up to you. Your generation will face the full force of this failure to act, or, as I am convinced can be done, you will turn the tide and shape a new consensus to resolve these problems. Because money is no excuse. The cost of human rights action or climate action is really very little compared to the terrible destruction and cost of inaction. So we have a path to solve the problems of climate change and growing conflicts. We have the 2030 Agenda, which has been fully negotiated by every state in the world, which can eradicate extreme poverty and inequality, including far more people in the benefits of development. The Paris Agreement set out the terms for the commitments undertaken by all states to focus action in mitigation, and they have the potential for real impact. All of these measures rely on support for human dignity, equality, and human rights. The rights to life, liberty, and security of person. The right to education, health, food, shelter, clothing, and social security. Freedom from any form of discrimination, whether based on sex, race, belief, sexual orientation, or any other factor. Freedom of expression and the right to privacy. Freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. Freedom from torture and from unlawful or arbitrary arrest or detention. The right to a fair trial. These and other fundamental rights and freedoms are the elements that build resilient societies, which are able to withstand and surmount threats, peacefully resolve disputes, and facilitate sustained progress in prosperity and well-being for all their members. And you know this is true, because it has been true in your own lives. Those of you who have benefited from life in peaceful and sustainably prosperous society are living in countries where people's rights are being upheld. It is the principles of human rights that build more stable, more peaceful, and more adaptable societies with dialogue, cooperation, and respect. They are a detailed guide through the unpredictable challenges of future events. Whether they involve transformation of the digital landscape or the prospect of violence, human rights principles and law have been constructed to protect humanity from danger. So, in this celebration of your achievements, as you look forward to what is to come, I suggest you live with your great-grandchildren in mind. You cannot know who those children will be, where they will live, what they will look like, even the languages that they will speak. You cannot know how many great and great-great-grandchildren you would have, but you can work for all of them, for their well-being, their freedom, their sustainability of their environment, and for the right as human beings to live in equality and dignity. Thank you, and great success.
Thank you so very much, High Commissioner Bachelet, for those very important words and perspective. It's been our privilege to have you with us. It's now my pleasure to introduce Kirsten Imohisen, Chair of the SIPA Alumni Association, to introduce our SIPASA President and offer a few words.
Thank you, Ms. Bachelet and Dean Janow. It is my great pleasure to be here today with the extraordinary class of 2019 to congratulate all of you and welcome you as SIPA's newest alumni. While graduation celebrates the completion of your degree, it also marks the beginning of your new engagement with the world beyond SIPA. Your SIPA education has equipped you with much of the knowledge and many of the skills necessary for success, but whatever your objectives, ultimately will be up to each of you to achieve your goals. I am pleased to tell you that SIPA's alumni community will help. Your SIPA degree entitles you to membership in a unique network of more than 20,000 alumni in over 153 countries, all of them united by their shared experience and the desire to make the world a better place. As the chair of the SIPA Alumni Association, I welcome all of you to this vibrant and diverse community and encourage you to stay connected with each other and with SIPA. With this in mind, the SIPA Alumni Association is pleased to present each of you with a graduation gift, which will be available at the reception immediately following the ceremony. We hope that this memento will evoke fond memories of your time at SIPA and will remind you to stay in touch. Keep us updated with your contact information and any exciting or personal or professional developments that you wish to share. The SIPA alumni community is eager to know you and to help you, so please stay involved with SIPA and play an active role in the Alumni Association. Connect with fellow SIPA graduates around the world or in the online alumni community. Volunteer your time and insights with current and admitted students. Come back to campus for the annual Alumni Day and Reunion Dinner. Celebrate with us at the Global Leadership Awards Gala, and join us for informed discussions and networking at Columbia and SIPA alumni events around the world. Most importantly, as you embark upon your newest journeys, always remember why it was that you chose SIPA, and the remarkable faculty and staff who helped guide you, the outstanding students who challenged and inspired you, and the loving family and friends who stood behind you. On behalf of the Alumni Association and SIPA alumni throughout the world, welcome to our distinguished community and congratulations again on your extraordinary accomplishment. It is now my privilege to introduce our next speaker, Joanna Kyle, who served as president of CPASA and is also the recipient of the Columbia Alumni Association's prestigious Campbell Award. Joanna, a lieutenant in the U.S. Navy, graduates today with a Master of International Affairs degree and a concentration in international security policy. Please join me now in welcoming Joanna to the podium and to SIPA's alumni community.
I love you too. Good evening. Thank you, High Commissioner Bachelet, Dean Jana, and Kirsten for your introduction. I know we're all gonna miss the Game of Thrones finale to be here tonight, but there's nowhere else I'd rather be. Shadows on the wall, noises down the hall. Life doesn't frighten me at all. These are the opening words to a Maya Angelou poem I stumbled upon a few weeks ago, downtown in a museum shop of a Jean-Michel Basquiat exhibit. This children's poem, titled "Life Doesn't Frighten Me at All," was illustrated with Basquiat's art. The intersection of Angelou, who grew up in my own home state of Arkansas, and Basquiat, a phenomenal young New York artist of Haitian and Puerto Rican descent, struck me and stuck with me, as did this poem. Bad dogs barking loud, big ghosts in a cloud. Life doesn't frighten me at all. We don't talk about fear, not often, and usually not here at SIPA. As future world leaders, in order for us to do our jobs to the best of our ability, we have to address fear, name it, and reframe our conversation around it. In facing our fear, making fear a servant rather than a master of our actions, we exhibit true courage, and there's a lot of power in these moments. In getting to know all of you in the past 2 years, I've learned just a fraction of the fears you've faced. I know you moved to the United States, not knowing any English, piecing things together from harsh school experiences and a lot of Post-it notes, until you made your way to this university. I know you came to school even on the days when you didn't think you could, plagued by anxiety, depression, or post-traumatic stress disorder. I know you kept coming in the midst of loss. I know you weren't even sure if you could keep coming to SIPA because finances weren't what you expected them to be, and that you worked and hustled far more than anyone should have to be here today. I know you stood up for yourself, your classmates, and future iterations of students regardless of the repercussions by advocating for issues important to our class: diversity, need-based aid, assistantships, and the Graduate Workers Union. I know you stared down your fear of rejection, of failure, of your own mind and body to be here today, and so have I. The tassel I'm wearing is one I had the opportunity to wear exactly 7 years ago today at the commencement for my undergraduate institution. The LGBT community at my college had given me this colorful rainbow tassel to wear for graduation. I never wore it. I was afraid to be rejected by folks I cared about, afraid to be honest with myself and everyone else. But I brought that tassel with me everywhere I moved, from Washington, D.C., to Japan, and here to New York. And today, I'm wearing my tassel. Not because I'm not frightened at all, but because it's more important to face fear and to have courage. Together, we can follow Maya Angelou's advice on facing our fears in life by taking action. I go boo, make them shoo, I make fun way they run. I won't cry, so they fly. I just smile, they go wild. Let's continue to make them go wild, together as a community. Our opportunities to face our fears don't end today. In our chosen work, we'll be confronted with difficult policy choices, as High Commissioner Bachelet mentioned. We can go along with the status quo, or we can face our own fears as we make and support the policy that creates a better world for the disenfranchised. May we continue to support one another in facing our fears and living our most courageous lives, to create policies and lead in the only way we know how, with courage, because life doesn't frighten us at all.
Thank you, Kirsten E. Mohisen, for your leadership of the SIPA Alumni Association. Thank you, Joanna, for your wonderful leadership of SIPASA and for your great words. And now we turn to the beginning of the graduation service itself. And we will have each of our faculty leaders read off the names of each program. And we start with Dr. John Mutter, Director of the PhD in Sustainable Development, and the deans will introduce themselves thereafter, after John. Thank you.
So I have the best job at SIPA, without doubt, the very best job. In fact, I rarely think of it as a job. I think of it as pleasure. I get to work with some of the smartest people that exist on Earth, some of the people who are the most dedicated to changing the world in a productive way. I get to nurture, I get to encourage, I get to guide these wonderful people. And I'm now going to introduce 5 of them to you in order of height? No, alphabetical order. I'm going to read their names. The title of their dissertation, I will resist reciting their dissertation, although I know them all by heart. And I'm going to tell you the places where they have gained appointments. But before I do that, I want to acknowledge the placement director for this year, Professor Christian, also Kiki Popelish, who is the placement director for this year. They all benefited from Kiki's guidance, and we're very, very grateful. Thank you, Kiki. So, first, Mehdi Benataya Andalusi. The title of his dissertation is Clearing the Air, Essays on the Economics of Air Pollution. He'll become an economist at the International Monetary Fund. Denise Dookie, Essays on Using Climate Information for Disaster and Climate Risk Management. She'll become a postdoc at the London School of Economics. Timothy Foreman, Essays on the Economics of Environmental Change. He will become a postdoc at the European Institute on Economics and the Environment. And before I introduce the next person, I will tell you that he, just a few hours ago, stood at this very podium and gave the student speech, the student presentation at the GSAS convocation. Okay. This is Jason Chong-Yu Wong. His dissertation is on essays on aviation and sustainable development. He will first be a postdoc at LSE and then take an assistant professor position at Occidental College. So we have 5 graduates and I have 5 children. So I've learned a long time ago not to have favorites. But the title of the next person's dissertation is my favorite. So this is Alice Tianbo Zhang, When Nature Meets Human Nature, Essays on the Social Impact of Energy Infrastructure and Environmental Policy. She will first become a postdoc at Princeton and then an assistant professor at Washington and Lee. Congratulations to you all. Well done.
I am Urbano Garza. I'm the Senior Assistant Dean for Student Affairs at SIPA, and I will now read the names for the candidates for the Master of Public Administration. My handkerchief. Rebecca Abramson. Fatima Noor Aftab. Anshita Agarwal. Mahati Agubabidi. Yilmaz Akuyun. Raúl Alcaide Alonso. Aisha Amin. Esteban Ángel. Blanca Arismendi. María Fernanda Ávila Ruiz. Yana Bay. June Ban. Ripunjaya Bansal. Victoria Barbuniuk. Andrew Veriataris. Scott Belding. Brian Bell. Alia Batia. David Bonilla. Asel Botpayeva. Claire Bridlove. Lucia Brizio Bello. Jordan Burke. Yuli Kai. Sitan Sao. Ridit Sao. Álvaro Carreño. Mariela Caicho Arce. Andrew Chang. Jingyi Chang. Song Yong Chang. Pintian Shan. Xiu Yi Chan. Yanshiru Chan. Zilan Shan. Zan Chan. Tiffany Chang. John Choi. Katie Choi. Andrés Chonqui Torres. Rupal Chaudhary. Anthony Cyprian Christian. Achilles Chrysostomus. Julia Chung. Ariana Colas. James Colhart. Ling Song. Larissa Connett. Edward Teddy Corcoran. Tracy Tsui. Catalina Demitchuk. Somia Deva. María José Díaz Márquez de la Plata. Soraya Diggs. Raghuvir Dinavahi. Tanya Carey Donahme. Diane Dong. Tian Tian Dong. Molly Doe. Michael Drake. Sha Du. Shuyun Du. Dexter Dugan. Yao Yi. Matthew Ecker. Jacqueline Ang. Rocío Espinosa de los Monteros Hernández. Elvina Fan. Shuyan Fan. Inés Fernández. Alonso Flores. Diego Foli de Andrade. Yu Yang Gao. Farhin Gafar. Leah Giddens. Gabriela Ginsberg Fletcher. Alicia Gorecki. Sanjana Gorecki. Sanjana Gorty. Nana Gotsadsde. Jacob Gross. Muislong Guillaume. Yexin Wall. Shane Lin Kwok. Olivia Camille Haas. Fernando Haddad Moura. Gino John Ham. Sit Chi He. Yin Xin He. Sana He. Olivia Hefferman. Carl Hendler. Carla Verónica Enriquez. Evan Hill. Matthew Hinson. Lan Huang. Dylan Hoy. Kirsten Holland. Jasneet Hora. Yanting Hu. Rujia Wang. Bingzhong Wang. Matthew Hughes. Elena Mirele Yanacone. Keiken Anike Ibiduni. Nasir Ibrahim. Ricardo Yesca. Julia Imbriaco. Hamza Nasim Iqbal. Samir Jagdish. Jiayu Marshall G. Mayuan Jiang. Shalaka Joshi. Gregory Kahir Joy. Nadia Kanji. Leanne Kaplan. Mayan Karen. Atisam Ur Rahman Khan. Ibrahim Ali Khan. Jervan Ko. Hyo Jong Kim. Michelle Kim. Alexandra Kovtovsky. Omar Kutbi. Kevin Lane. Rachel Lee. Jimmy Lee. Haeyoung Lee. Elena Leggett. Kulkania Legyananda. Javier León. Clarissa Leong. Yingyu Lee. Yoga Lee. Shuilong Lee. Xinjia Lee. Meng Lee. Jiani Lee. Xiao Lin. Puching Lin. Audrey Litvak. Sishan Liu, Xingyi Liu, Yifei Liu, Yunchi Liu, Zifeng Liu, Rosemary Lozano Mantilla, Joseph Luo, Jay Wei Ma, Ron Ma, Jessica Marcus, Anna Markowitz, Ariela Martin, Indira Desiree Martinez Pamias, Tomaso Masquera, Ali Matalon, Yara Matar, Carlos Matienzo Zamora, Lawrence McDonald, Jenna Ila Merle, Hironobu Mita, Valeria Moraga, Alberto Morales, Dana Mosabasha, Isadora Amaral, Jessica Murphy, Kate Murray, Natasha Nair, Muhammad Salim Nasir, Chitra Nasruddin, Brandy Dubueno Valianto, Janice Ogle, Arnella Umbasic, Aselon Glasso, Kelsey Orr, Yishuan Dewon, Francisca Pacheco Flanagan, Giovanni Pagan Vélez, Lam Peng, Vera Peng, Rodrigo Ferreira, Eric Pesner, Paulina Plata, Stuti Podar, Ahmed Nauhaizana, Malgorzata Reshnak, Martin Reido, Matthew Riolati, Xing Rong, Victoria Rodriguez, Stuti Sagdeva, Nabiha Salim. Edwin Saliba. Shandana Sajad. Arisha Salman. Martin Santos. Lakshmi Saravanapavan. Chloe Saknov. Damini Satisha. Christopher Schurman. Jacob Schulman. Emma Scott. Adria Serra Merlos. Shuhai Shao. Luke Sherman. Binglan Shi. Soha Siddiqui. Taran Singhal. Monica Song. Ashmi Sheth. Zihan Song. Priyanka Soni. Sarah Stone. Caitlin Stroder. Kaori Suzuki. Katie Swartz. Mariana Tajunar. Bei Beitan. Ikon Town. Ray Town. Mark Tanus. Dominic Tao. Claire Titleman. Harita Thacker. Nithya Thiro. Jillian Timko. Shubhan Tomar. Eugene Sang. Stephen Tubman. Lorena Urbina. Alejandro Valdez. Carmo DeVille. Sukerti Vinayuk. Leah von Matthews. Maggie Wang. Yaru Wang. Mo Wang. Ke Wang. Chia-Chi Wong. Ha Wong. Chloe Wong. Zhao Zhua Wang. Lily Way. Landry Doyle Weiss. Valerie Vetsani. Sloan Woods Wyatt. Dominic Warner. Jeremy Worthington. Shin Mei Wu. Yutong Wu. Yan Xia. Tian Xia. Kathleen Xie. Yilo Shu. Ke Ying Yan. Stella Young. Shupeng Yang. Yashu Yang. Tao Yu Yao. Ling Zi Yin. Peggy Yili. Doogie Young. Li Xing Yu. Mark Yu. Yu Jiang Wan. Yan Yuan. Lucia Tanardi. Inol Sakupova. Hanshi Ruth Chang. Cindy Zhang. Min Shi Zhang. Jackie Zhang. Yu Zhang. Yue Ying Zhao. Xi Jin Zhao. Si Han Zhao. And Leon Shao. So this is the end of the MPA. And as you can hear, we will Dr. Glenning. The podium is yours.
Good evening. My name's Glenn Denning. It's a great pleasure to present the unstoppable and sometimes rowdy class of 2019 graduates of the MPA in Development Practice, the MDPs. Daniel Aho. Okay. Song Eun An. Maria Despina Aguirre. Fernando Armendáriz Puente. Ryan Ballard. Laura Barrera Vera. Jennifer Bradshaw. Grayson Caldwell. Louise Rita Contino. Thomas DeMaio. Corey Fain. Bianca Flamengo. Shagorika Ghosh. Natasha Goyal. Purvi Goel. Zachary Hansen. Lindsay Patricia Horn. Nigora Isamedinova. Sarah Johnson. Nausher Khan. Grace Dak Hyun Kim. Amelia Rose Knudsen. Therese Amoni Kibonge Longaza. Jonathan Kamerison. Justine Lavoie. Lee Ifan. Shamira Lukomwa. Nitin Magima. Caroline McAfee. Rachita Mehrotra. Shreya Murali. Ravina Patni. Claudine Petrica. Ji Chi. Tyler John Quilico. Usman Majid Rana. Eric Reglado Martinez. Alessandra Ricta Alias. Jennifer Ryland. Sierra Robbins. Joanna P. Sanchez. Maud Schmidt. Cullen Seaton. Clara Tesla. Claire Thibault. Vladimir Nicolas Talali Suniga. Jalak Trivedi. Julie Tumas. Congrats. Jimena Vallejos. Anne Louise Verns. Kelly Danica Ward. Alan Qingjong Wei.
Now it's a contest. Good evening, everyone. My name is Patricia Mosser, and it is my great privilege and pleasure to introduce the 2019 graduates of the MPA in Economic Policy Management, or as we affectionately call it, and you just heard, PEPM. Adiyemi Adurazaka Adugun. Mohammed El Fattah Dirar. Abdullah Al Shamsi. Melissa Au. Mansi Bajpai. Juan Sebastian Bentancur. Luigi Bouton. Samuel Carrasco Madrid. Sofal Gia. Roman Shokana Pikatak. Marta Elena Delgado Rojas. Nicholas Espinoza Aguilo. Chao Hung Feng. Tapia Melvin Kanu. Aziz Koboboev. Daniel Lacoutier Daza. Tanya Latic. Alexis Linde. Chi Liu. Sarah Awan Muhammad Malik. Javier Augustine Maquiera. Shota Matsui. Moaya Yusuf Mohammed. Yoko Nakata. Emie Ochu. Masatiro Okamoto. Michelangelo Qualia. Ankit Sharma. Meyuko Sono. Tataro Sumi. Lee Sun. Teodoro Turfia. Marvelous Wea. Ritsuki Uniarini. Janabek Zurdinov. Congratulations, everyone.
It's my pleasure to introduce you to the hardworking, mission-driven, and scientifically literate 2019 graduates of the MPA in Environmental Science and Policy. My name's Steve Cohen. I've had the honor of teaching these students, starting with Tamar Aharoni. Miranda Alquist. Anshu Shien. Elaine Sunshine Angelis. Samuel Barnes. Aurora Barone. Caroline Berman. Shirley Binder. Ayana Bodie. Leonard Brandis Simon. Stacia Carrington. Maria Chavez. Zachary Shertock. Emily Clark. Luke Cook Griffin. Stephanie Diaz. Yu Shan Gao. Rosario Jufre. Erica Glenn. Emma Geislinger. Jackson Guzet. Lee Hager. Nicole Hagpana. Caitlin Harris. Jacob Higdon. Hong Hong. Felicia Harwitz. Fu Len Shu. Wang Run Hua. Eva Ivoroff. Julia Kupman Norton. Yusef Kutnik. Anne Leone. Jia Hao Lang. Anna Leibowitz and her children. Michelle Liu. Catherine Louie. Xiao Chen Lu. Yu Chen Lu. Alyssa Nielsen. Rafael Ortiz. Evelyn Reese. Zachary Rosenblatt. Mallory Ritigliano. Lana Shafransky. Sage Salamini. Ashley Stein. Olivia Taylor. Tavo Thomas True Alcala. Sid Tusiani. Neha Villani. Lindsay Weiner. Allison Walters. Cornelia Wu. Shulin Shah. Hansen Zhu. And last but not least, Yen Yu.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to introduce the EMPA class of 2019. Tasmina Ahmed. Alexis Akagawa. Pablo Angula. Shabnam Sarazi Aslam. Noel Bannister. Khadija Belli. Alex Bornyakov. Elizabeth Boylan. Augusto Cabrera Rabaza. Catherine Cashin. Rolando Castellanos. Victoria Cerullo. Lokadra Chauhan. Laling Chang. Holly Klein. Kofi Dankwa. Ethraja de Silva. Alex Michael Dowland. Ichi Fang. Olga Getzeiler. Bridget Gibbons. Jamie Go. Chao Kwok. Jonathan Hansen. Jessica Ann Hatch. Alicia Hill. Motoko Momo Hori. Siyuin Wan. Thank you. Madeline Kasperzak. Michael Kwan. Amy Shiwei Wang Lee. Stole the show. Betty Lynn. Yujo Lin. Irena Mazahi. John P. Mignon. Kristen Mobed. Chelsea Muller. Katrina Niehaus. Veronica Poplavskaya. Judy Ramirez. Jordan Reisner. Guillaume Roussan. Jorinda Silverstein. Melinda Ann Sledge. Susanna Montana Kagan. Sean Sikankit. Dinesh Suryawanshi. Eugenia Terhune Garaci. Max Terhune. Cynthia Thompson. Claire Trunk. Mary Waldorf. Sean Wang. Mark Weiler. Edna Wells Handy. Caroline Wernicke. Abby Wright. Tiang Xia. Singlan Shi. Sida Yu. Thank you. Wan Yang. Colleen?
Good evening. I'm Colleen Toomey, Senior Associate Dean at SEPA, and it is my great honor this evening to introduce SEPA's 2019 graduates of the Master of International Affairs program. Muna Abukar Osman. Farah Abu Salia. Carolina Acosta Gutierrez. Sarah Adams. Meira Afzal. Anka Agaki. Noura Al-Qasimi. Andre Salegria. Raisa Ali. Muath Awari. Kelsey Anderson. Shamira Angulia. Amanda Anamale. Vanessa Arellano Benoni. Jessica Nicole Arnold. Carmen Arroyo. Hira Azar. Yuhan Bao. Laura M. Beamer. Alik Berberian. Amna Buta. Molly Blessing. Fotis Boliakis. Rosanne Bowujerde. Louis Bourgeois. Nisa Barry. Leron Brody. Morris Breitbart. Gabriel Brun. Yen Bu Yi. Jessica Burke. Lauren Butler. Harold Cardenas Lema. Andrea Casaverde. Miguel Angel Castano Martin. Clara Chicanti. Jeremy Sabalo. Min Jun Chen. Chain Chen. Inshul Cho. Hyun Young Haley Cha. Priya Choksi. Michelle Chan. Jewel Conrad. Grace Garcia Cushman. Madhurima Das. Stephen Denhams. Aliyah Binta Diawara. Clayton Dixon. Panji Chiraka Johnny. Julia Drejas. Jin Yu Du. Niwa Ramid Dwitama. Tulia Effie. Miriam El Atuabi. Iman El Hassam. Bilgun Ochir Erdenabat. Mohaned Farasin. Alexandra Feldhausen. Yang Feng. Christopher Franklin. William Gangware. Rouge Gao. Maria Gao. Gabriel James Gardiner. Muhammad Allah Ghanem. Benjamin Gionnet. Elishiva Goldberg. Hunter Goldman. Valeria Gomez Palacios. Carmen Gonzalez Romero. Claire Greelick. Ana Guerrero. Tala Heichel. Eduard Noreri. Aria Harsono. Daniela Hurd. Joseph Hefele. Tara Heiger. Laura Hick. Hyun Kayung Hong. Eskedar Baru Jasesi. Annalena Hosenfeld. Runching Hao. Malika Honisakati. Juan Huang. Nicholas Herbert Hyman. Haruntha Ihati. Rocky Intan. Rodrigo Inuerto Ashero. Daria Ivanova. Ann Jacobs. Juan Zhang. Chen Ji. Christian Johnson. Rashida Kaba. Ansh Kagame. Matthew Michael Kalin. Yeliz Cartel Brockman. Karina Maria Kaufman Gutierrez. Zachary Kazaz. Hannah Kime. Jonathan Kennedy. Amir Kuzam. Aisha Abdallah Kibwani Jaf. Ji Young Kim. Angie Hyo Young Kim. Catherine Kirk. Ashwathi KP. Simone Kramer. Kara Michelle Kupferberg. Evan Cavelland. Joanna Kyle. Anna Larson. Justin Jung-Woo Lee. Eileen Lee. Yi-Young Lee. Sylvia Lee. Rui Lee. Michael Lim. Wenshi Lin. Philip Lean. Cynthia Louis. Chu Fei Lu. Leon Louis. Jasper Lowe. Moira Lowe. Jade Luo. Shuyu Luo. Patrick Maxwell. Laura McEwen. Connor McGuire. Laura Mira. Swarnali Mitra. Amanda Mosner. Sambal Muncy. Camila Nabieva. Ai Nakashio. Divyam Nandrajog. Sophie Narer. Caroline Nguyen. Amore Normand. Michelle Nyaga. Hannah Papakerstitis. Pavel Pavlichuk. Raina Pong. Nicholas Perez. Oscar Perez. Teresa de Lima Perosa. Alexander Petre. Anna Petrosian. Claire Picta. Greta Polo. Chintun Prakash. Tifan Xiao. Emma Raymond. Camila Razavi. Philip Wolfgang Renner. Shitakshi Raimo. Adam Robitaille. Aya Sabayon. Francis Schick. Amanda Schmidt. Johannes Hendrik Schultz. Isadora Mendez Seixas. Shivam Sanjulia. Woon Seong. Yekaterina Kamila Sharapova. Jingsha Shi. Ivana Smolenova. Sean Song. Jacob Sprang. Kochawan Srimonta. Katie Sullivan. Ryasuke Takemura. Sayaka Tanaka. Boripat Tangsarikul. Priscilla Tay-C Mean. Samantha Jean Taylor. Brandon Thompson. Grace Chandra. Christian Trossi. Melanie Sang. Thanchanak Uthewan. Alfredo Villavicencio Vieira. Xianjun Wang. Kingsley. Wei Wong. Yutan Wen. David Wickland. Anton Weideroth. Anthony Paul Winsman. Niels Wolessen Osterberg. Will Han Xia. Tian Xia. Kaiying Xu. Mingyi Xu. Chingru Emma Young. Laura Eunice. Fong Yu. Yegor Zabradko. Sinan Zaino. Museb Zaitan. Shuting Zhang. Song Xiao. Zhenyig Xiao. Yoran Ju.
Congratulations to the class of 2019. Please rise for the recessional.